Martin Luther King Jr. Drive Southwest. There's the courthouse and there is the government center. Yeah, this is Ray with G-Works. Titus chapter 2, verse 14. Zealous of good works, eager to doing what is good. G-Works is a business that represents dare for a goal, reach eternal life through Christ, and keep the cross moving. G-Works also represents CMC, cross movement clues, trying to figure out clues within the Bible. And there goes a cross. That's one clue, trying to figure out clues within the Bible. I'm over here. I'm about to go down here and try to take a shower. That's why I wear this towel, to try to stay clean. Even though this towel is dirty, I gotta somehow clean it up, clean up the filth and the funk. But I'm on my way down here to Gateway to try to clean up the funk on my body. But I've been sleeping at Task Force over there on Peachtree and Pine, and I got some bed bugs on my arm, bunch of bed bugs on my arm from sleeping at the Task Force at Peachtree and Pine. So they need some new mats over there, new clean mattresses, because those mattresses in that place is real filthy and funky. But they do try to thank the staff for trying to keep the place as clean as possible. I'm not trying to complain, because you could be sleeping outside the camp. Hebrews 13:13. So let us go outside to him outside the camp, and bear the disgrace that he bear. For this world is not our home, for we're looking for our new world of life sitting in heaven, which is yet to come, or die trying to get there. You could be sleeping outside the camp, which I do see. I do see some human beings sleeping outside on the streets here in Atlanta, Georgia. But I'm just gonna walk down here. I'm gonna end up walking down here to Gateway to try to stay clean admit and come clean of one's humans mess ups and sins, and admit and come clean and turn from humans mess ups and sins. And just trying to, the human being gets dirty every day. So human being, this is work right here. From the top of my head to the bottom of my feet, this is work right here. Even though Georgia says Georgia works, but this is work right here. From the top of my head to the bottom of my feet, this is work. So we're gonna walk down here to Gateway. And like I said, that this is work. Trying to keep the place clean. There goes a gentleman cleaning up the place. This is work right here. Trying to trying to keep the body clean is work all by itself. As you can see, there goes the courthouse right there, Atlanta courthouse. where they, I guess, where they crack down on crime. The law enforcement's crack down on crime, and they put, you know, criminals gotta go to court, I guess. And this is the government center. The government center. But back to, as I was saying, Georgia works. You know, as I was saying, Georgia works. Georgia do work. A lot of people do work. As you just seen back there, that was an African-American man cleaning and trying to keep the area clean in the building, trying to keep the area clean and emptying out the garbage cans and the trash cans. But this is work right here. Even though I'm not working, I ain't got a job. Even though I'm not working like Georgia works, but it's hard trying to maintenance the beard and trim up the beard and fix up the hair and keep the hair nice and trim, keep the beard nice and trim, putting on deodorant, keeping clean, keeping walk, keeping clean, keeping clean socks, clean underwears, just trying to stay clean, so fresh and so clean, you know, trying to stay clean. But as you can see, that's why I'm going down here to Gateway down here. I'm trying to stay so fresh and so clean. That's why I got this towel. I think the greatest person on this earth was Jesus Christ. He was really fresh and clean. He was so fresh and so clean, man. But I guarantee you, he did eat food, and even Jesus Christ had a little bit of polluted, smeared yuckiness up under his butt. I'm pretty sure he did, but he had to clean it up somehow. I'm pretty sure he did, but he was clean. But I don't know, did they have tissue back in his time? What did they use to wipe their butt? But as you can see, tissue is very important to the human being. I guarantee you to the people in Georgia, I guarantee you they need some tissue. There goes some tissue right there. I guarantee you they need some tissue to clean up the polluted, smeared yuckiness up under their butt. But everybody has some polluted, smeared yuckiness up under their butt, man. That's why we need tissue. Kleenex, paper, something. But, you know, this is getting too personal, but hey, man, everybody has got some funky ways. Everybody's got some funky ways about them that needs to be clamped up. You know, everybody's got some dirty ways. That's why I'm going down here to Gateway to try to clean up my dirty ways. Because this towel, as you can see, this cross on this towel, this towel is getting filthy and dirty because sleeping over there at Peachtree and Pine, Task Force, and over there by Cortland, and this towel has gotten dirty. This towel, I had to use this towel as a pillow. Use this towel as a pillow, but you know, I ain't got no sheets and no blankets. You know, carrying no sheets and no blankets. But this is like This is like my little pillowcase on my preaching towel as well. So let's go down here. Let's go down here to Gateway, Gateway, and try to clean up the funk. I'm trying to clean up the funk off the funk. Clean up the funk, because when you smell that funk, man, that funk can give you a headache. It can give you a headache, and the funk can be so severe on you and so stinking and so foul that you end up you can end up having double vision and having a headache because you know you're around so much funk in shelters, and then the staff got to clean up the funk, and then funk on your body because of the heat in Atlanta, Georgia, trying to clean up the funk. It's not that easy, man. I think people should, you know, that's why I said that all have sinned and committed some type of crime. Again, all have sinned, because it's illegal just to be unclean. You know, so right here, Justice Linwood Jackson, Judge Linwood Jackson Justice Center. That's where they crack down on crime right now. It should be cracking down on the crime just because a person is funky. Cracking down on the crime just because somebody is funky. Cigarettes is kind of funky. Smoking weed is funky. That should be cracked down on. Smoking crack cocaine is kind of funky. Man, there's a lot of funk around, man. See, this is the struggle right here too. A Gateway, some people sleeping on the streets, you know. Sleeping on the streets. I said they're probably not sleeping in the shelters, but they probably sleeping on the streets, sleeping in tents. Here goes somebody with a tent. You know, some more people sleeping. Couples. Who knows if they fornicating? You know, there's a lot of. Who knows if they fornicating? Who knows if they legally married by God? Who knows if they're adulterous? You know, got couples on the street, and then you just got a bunch of men right over here waiting to use the shower at Gateway. Waiting to use the shower down here at Gateway. So even though let's go over here, you see Georgia Works. You see right here in the sign in there, Georgia Works. Hey, it's hard just trying to be a G and stay clean and clean up, and you know, for G works, zealous of good works, eager to doing what is good. It's just hard just trying to be a G and clean up and clean this up and maintenance this from top to the top to the bottom of my feet, trying to keep everything clean. It's just hard just trying to keep everything clean and nice and trim and neat. Man, I'm not really all that GQ, man. I'm not. I'm kind of, you know, it's kind of sometimes I'm looking like a disgrace. And then sometimes I'm looking like a disgrace. And then sometimes I'm looking kind of clean and looking GQ, looking good. But I want to say something that this is what I want to say, because this is the area where you have to stay clean. And for the imperfections of the fallen humanity, human flesh, are obvious, which are sinful human desires that followers of Jesus Christ should not give in to. Do not give in to sinful bad habits of unholiness, foulness. Do not give in to sinful bad habits of stinky uncleanliness. Do not give in to sinful bad habits of offensive smelling funk. Do not give in to sinful bad habits of nasty, immoral impurity. Do not give in to sinful bad habits of filthy, gross abominations. And there's a lot of, you see this guy cleaning up the street, cleaning up the city. A lot of filthy, gross abominations out here. That's why people are trying to stay clean. That's why they're trying to keep the city clean and keep everything clean. But there's cigarettes all over. Even that can be, that's hard. The cops, the police officers trying to come against cigarettes, cracking down on cigarettes, that's a stink all by itself. So you're trying to tame the funk, but the funk sometimes can't be tamed because so many people out here is giving in to the funk. It's like funky cigarettes. Do not give in to sinful bad habits of immodest, shameful messiness. Do not give in to looking forward to cross movement clues. Do not give in to sinful, dirty habits of unbathed dirtiness. Do not give in to sinful, dirty habits of unwashed foulness. Do not give in to sinful, dirty habits of unneat, offensive smelling evil funk. And there is a lot of unneat, offensive, smelling evil funk out here. The funk, that's why it's hard trying to tame the funk. That's why people work and they have jobs, because they trying to tame the funk. Tame that funk. Don't let that funk get too out of hand. It's like every day you got to clean up the funk. Every day. But some people ain't cleaning up the funk every day. But like I said, it should be a crime against the law for being funky. It is a crime in the Bible. Don't give in to uncleanliness. Galatians chapter 5 and 16 and 17. Do not give in to sinful, dirty habits of uncombed scruffiness. Do not give in to sinful, dirty habits of unneat, messed up, raggedy scuzziness. You know, I got to do something with my hair, uncombed scruffiness. I got to do something with my hair. I got to like fix it up somehow. It's not easy, man. Fix uncombed scruffiness. Do not give into sinful, dirty habits of unneat, messed up, raggedy scuzziness. You know, trim your toenails. You know, you got to trim your toenails. Hey, bro, I see you got some slippers on. Do you trim your toenails?
No.
You don't trim your toenails? I think it's good if you trim your toenails. That's a good thing. You know, that's a good thing if you trim your toenails. Trim your nails too. You know, I don't think men should have long nails. You know, trim your nails as well. You know, man. Do not give into sinful, dirty habits of polluted, smeared yuckiness. There's a lot of polluted, smeared yuckiness out here. Sometimes the boogers in my nose, you know, I got these big nose, you know. Some of the African Americans got big nose and big lips. And it can be a lot of polluted, smeared yuckiness up your nose and up your butt. And try not to give in to that polluted, smeared yuckiness up your nose and up, and especially not in your butt. Especially gays. Homosexuality is a straight up sin. That is an abomination. Don't give in to homosexuality. Don't give in to lesbians as well. Don't give in to fornication. Don't give in to adulterers. Don't give in to any sexual, sinful sex. Any bad sex. Because you got those infections and diseases out here. Looking forward to cross movement clues. Do not give in to sinful, filthy habits of sleazy. Do not give in to sinful, filthy habits of sleazy, stinky, impure. Do not give in to sinful, filthy habits of sleazy, icky, stinky, grunginess. It's a lot of grunginess out here. Do not give in to sinful G for grunginess. You know? Like this guy got on the G hat. G for grunginess. Don't give in to the grunginess. Do not give in to sinful, filthy habits of nasty, stinky, impure cigarette smokers' dirtiness. Do not give in to sinful, filthy habits of nasty, stinky, impure cigarette paper smokers' dirtiness.
You gotta stick it up. You gotta do that when I'm cleaning it up.
That's the cigarettes, you know. Don't give in to the cigarettes. People smoke cigarettes. Don't give in to the cigarettes. They filthy. They cause you to be stinking. I'm around the funk, man. Even though I clean up myself, the funk is still somewhat around because I'm in a city. The funk is gonna get me somehow. It's still gonna get me. Trying to fix up this, keep this all clean. Somehow I'm still gonna get back funky. But God have mercy and grace on me, and mercy and grace on the sinners. Do not give in to sinful, filthy habits of nasty, stinky, impure. Cigarette paper smokers' dirtiness. Do not give in to sinful, filthy habits of nasty, stinky, impure. Marijuana weed smokers' dirtiness. Do not give in to sinful, filthy habits of nasty, stinky, impure. Weed blunt smokers' dirtiness. It's blunt. It can be blunts around too. Cigars. Don't give in to the cigars and the blunts. You know, the cigars and the blunts. Do not give in to sinful, filthy habits of nasty, stinky, impure. Grass pot, weed, pipe smokers' dirtiness. I guess people got pipes, you know, big pipes, you know, pipes with, you know, pipes that's really big, and big pipes and small pipes. You know, I don't even know what they call them, but they got stores that you can smoke a big pipe out of. You know, I don't even know what they call them. They got stores in Atlanta. Don't give in to the marijuana that you can smoke a pipe from. You can smoke marijuana up out of a pipe. There goes some men right here running. So it's like an army, like soldiers right here. Even though they get kind of funky too, you know, trying to running. You see the sweat? They got to clean up the funk, and then they're in the army. I don't know, or I don't know if they're in the army, but I don't know if they just regular citizens just running, but they got to clean up the funk because they get sweat all over them. They got to clean up the funk. Just exercising, sweaty. You get sweat from just exercising. You got to clean up that funk. Do not give in to sinful, nasty, evil habits of bad drugs. Do not give in to sinful, nasty, evil habits of crack cocaine. Do not give in to sinful, nasty, evil habits of cocaine addictions. Do not give in to sinful, nasty, evil habits of stinky, impure, chewing tobacco, dirty mouthness. You know that you got to keep the gums clean. Got to keep the gums clean. The gum. People put tobacco in their mouth. That's all funky. That makes the gums in the mouth all funky. You know, all the stuff you put in your body, nasty food, fattening food. There's some good food that you can eat, and then there's some fattening food that you can eat. Shit. All this funk, all this stuff that can make the human being body funky. That's what ain't what the black man said. It's a song that says we want the funk. I'm tired of these funky songs that they keep coming out with these funky songs where they're saying, man, they want the funk. We want the funk. But clean up the funk. I'm tired of the funk. The funk is so funky, I got a headache. Do not give in to sinful, nasty, evil habits of stinky, impure, tobacco pipe smokers' dirtiness. It's the tobacco pipe smokers' dirtiness. Don't give in to that. Do not give in to sinful, filthy habits. Do not give in to sinful, nasty, evil habits of stinky, impure, cigar smokers' dirtiness. Do not give in to sinful, filthy habits of nasty, stinky, impure. Do not give in to sinful, nasty, evil habits of stinky, impure, strong alcohol and liquor drunkenness, dirtiness. Alcohol smell all over your body. Don't get into the strong liquor, alcohol, and liquor drunkenness. Putting alcohol or spilling alcohol all over your body. That's the funk. Don't give in to that funky funk, the stank of the funk. These nasty, evil habits of evil sins, followers of Jesus Christ should not give in to. It stops them from becoming a better person, and it sends them and it does not allow them to enter into the kingdom of heaven, and it sends them to places like the lake of fire forever, and the like of the which I tell you before, and as I have also told you in times past, that they which do such things shall not inherit the kingdom of God. So, I'm here at Gateway. Hey, cigarettes ain't good for you, bro. Even though I got on a dirty towel, I got to clean up my dirty ways. But there's too many dirty ways in the city. Cigarettes ain't good for you, but try to turn away from the cigarettes. Even though they sell them in the stores and it's legal in the stores to buy cigarettes, but it's illegal in the Bible. Illegal in the Bible. Cigarettes give you cancer. So here goes men out here in Gateway. Here goes men out here in Gateway. This is Gateway. People ready to take a shower, take a bath, clean up the funk. This is Gateway. This is Gateway. See, this guy right here, he's a security guard right there. Security guard. That's a security guard. And you know, that's a security guard. And